Hey YouTube, my name is Jeff, and in today's video I will be doing an apartment living room tour. I've been living in this apartment for about 3 years now with my girlfriend, and I'm pretty proud of how we slowly curated all the pieces and items that we bought over the years to make a cozy, comfortable, and personal living space for us. So if you're interested, go ahead and stick around. And if you've been here before, this is kind of a different introduction. I don't really do these vlog style kind of introductions. I do have the Sony E11 f1.8, so I just wanted to show you here. So go ahead and hope you enjoy the video. The first item I want to go over is probably the most important and most used item in the living room, which is our sofa. We spend all our evenings laying down, eating, and sitting and watching TV from here. This is the Kivik modular sofa with chase in the beige/oatmeal color. We spent a whole day in Ikea just sitting down on different chairs, and we really liked how this one felt. The covers wash really well in the washing machine to keep it clear and spotless. I almost exclusively eat on the couch, and any spots and spills have completely washed away with each wash. The two random throw pillows are from Costco, and we have one from Disneyland. The next important item is the coffee table, which we bought on Wayfair. This specific model is the Brunonis coffee table designed by Wade Logan. I specifically chose this table because it matched the height of the seats of our sofa, and it had a lot of surface area to throw things on top of it. If you have seen my other videos, I have featured these candles before, and I absolutely love them, so I would recommend you purchase any of these ones. Something I think I have too much of but can't seem to stop buying are coffee table books. This specific book is titled A Man and His Watch. It has great pictures of very famous models of watches and the stories that famous people have regarding their watch. As I've grown, I learned that watches are more than just a timepiece, but it also actually tells a story in a certain time of someone's life. This book has great illustrations, and it only costs $20, so you can definitely pick it up for yourself or for a friend or family member that is also really into watches. On the cover is a gorgeous Rolex Daytona, which I probably will never own in my lifetime, but if you hit the subscribe, maybe that can help me in the future. This TV is the first purchase I ever had for this apartment, before we even had a couch or a table, and I bought this at Best Buy when it was open box. So instead of the full over $2,000 price tag, it was somewhere around maybe $1,300 or $1,400. I do definitely recommend buying open box from Best Buy, as it has held up for the past 3 years now. Holding up the TV is this 78-inch TV stand, also designed by Wade Logan, purchased on Wayfair. This model comes in a variety of colors, but this is in the walnut and black. Inside, I like to store random tech accessories that I haven't used in a while, a couple blankets, and this Sony AV receiver. This receiver is the Sony STRDH790 7.2 channel receiver that I have my front speakers as well as my surround and 2 subwoofers connected to. For the front left and right speakers, I have the Micca RB42 speakers with the grills off. And to make the space a little bit less sterile, I like to have a little figurine with my watch on it. I got this Spaceman off of Amazon, and it holds my watches that need some sunlight to keep the battery charged. Hopefully I get a Speedmaster on this soon. And on the left side, I have a little trinket tray with some of my rings and a bracelet. And the only game system that I have right now is the Steam Deck with the OLED screen. I've added some foam padding to remove any resonance. Behind the TV, I just have 2 Philips Hue bulbs, and I have these light bulbs going on at specific times. First in a warm white color, and then a red when it's close to bedtime. To add to the cinematic audio experience, I also have some surround speakers, which are both the RB42s from Micca, and you really can't beat the two speakers at this price point to performance. I really like how the speakers and my 65-inch TV fit perfectly on the TV stand. And to give it the real cinematic experience, as you can see, I have two subwoofers surrounding my TV stand. The first one is the Polk HTS 10-inch subwoofer that gets down to the really low frequencies. And on top, I like to have these coffee table books and this Rolex catalog that I like to look through. And finally, I have this Rel HT1205 Mark II subwoofer. And the thing I like about this subwoofer is how it handles music. It's very responsive. And for the action scenes with the loud bangs, it's very punchy and accurate. If you don't have a subwoofer, I do highly recommend you get at least one. The experience you get when watching movies, shows, or listening to music just goes to another level. And earlier this year, I'm proud to announce that I have become a plant dad. I have collected a few plants already just to add some life into the living room. And as you can see, I've been completely disrespecting my turntable that I've had for a couple years now. And as being a good plant dad as I am, I purchased this humidifier just so they can thrive in our living room. Most living rooms hover around 40 to 50% humidity, but around this corner, I get about maybe 70 to 80% humidity. All over YouTube, you see the same fake IKEA plants. I used to think they were fine, but now as I got older, I think I'm becoming a fake plant hater. Seeing new leaves sprout and seeing my plants flourish added some peace to my life that I never really knew I needed. And it all started with this Monstera that I got at Trader Joe's. This one is a Monstera Elbow that I bought on Etsy, and it's probably the priciest plant that I own at the moment. It's still a young plant and doesn't have any fenestrations, but since owning it, about 4 or 5 new leaves have sprouted and they're all very good looking half moons. And to fill up the corner, I have this audio rack. It's a record player stand with charging station and some USB ports. I purchased this one off of Wayfair as well, and it was designed by George Oliver. This is a collection of my record vinyls. I first got into vinyls when my friend Gio, shout out Gio, first started getting into them back in our college days. And this is a custom cork slip mat drawn on by my friend Rob, shout out to you Rob. And as you can see, I took off the plants as to stop disrespecting this turntable. A common misconception is that you get better audio quality from a vinyl record, which I strongly disagree. Lossless files will always be a lot clearer, but I do enjoy the tactile and analog style of this type of media.
Through drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby has been.
And the whole reason I wanted to record this video was because I ordered this plant stand to get them off my turntable. This was also ordered off of Wayfair and designed by Wade Logan. This is the Abdicaran plant stand. The box included tools, but whenever I get the chance, I like to use some power tools. This one I found just right out of Costco, and what I like about it is it shows the torque strength. The main reason I started recording videos for YouTube was for me to look back when I'm older in the future as a time capsule and kind of see the things I've done and collected throughout my life and see how far I've come. And there you have it, one fully built out plant stand. Hopefully when I look back on these videos in the future, I can see how small my plants have started, and maybe in the future I can show you how big my plants have gotten. Moving on to my computer table, as you can see we like side deck. Holding up my table is a couple of bookshelves that are kind of falling apart, and the table is just the classic Carlby from Ikea. A nice piece that you could add into your living room is a nice marble tray. Here I like to hold my daily essentials such as my wallet, my keys, and my watch. You can also see the flashlight, the Woobin G5 that I featured in my previous video. As for the tech part of my computer table, Here I have an ultra-wide monitor from LG, as well as a Samsung 4K monitor. This is a PC I've had for about 6 years now from NZXT, a Shure MX7, and a Go XLR Mini to complete the audio. I used to use this setup all the time when I was back in grad school, but nowadays it's just playing League, Valorant, some chess, and watching some videos on YouTube. And there you have it. This is my living room tour. If you enjoyed any part of this video, go ahead and please let me know which parts you liked. I really do hope you subscribe to the channel and support me on my YouTube journey. Hope to see you in the next one.